Hey guys, what's up? 2-Bit Jesus here with another brand spanking new 2-Bit Talks. Let's begin. Alright, today's video I want to talk a little bit about YouTube and kind of where I think things are going, a little speculation video. What prompted this was the recent news with PewDiePie when he was like, I'm going to reach 50 million subscribers, and when I do, I'm going to delete my channel. Or if you guys can get me to 50 million, I'll delete my channel. I think he deleted like a minor channel. And this was pretty much like a publicity stunt because he was unhappy with the fact that YouTube changed their algorithms. So instead of them focusing on your retention of viewers, meaning like how, is this person watching the full video or stopping halfway through? So instead of focusing on that, bringing you up in their search algorithms, it's now focused on engagement, like likes and comments and whatnot. And from what I know, he doesn't like that, and he also doesn't like the subscriber bug. Like you post a video and then they delete a bunch of subscribers, which has been known to happen. And so there's a lot of things he's unhappy with how YouTube's running things, and I happen to agree with him on that aspect. YouTube, I think, right now is at a point where they're focused on the advertisers and the money that's bringing in. When it comes to enforcing fair use, they're not, because they don't want to get sued, and they want to keep the record labels and the movie studios and the video game studios all happy. It's like, we don't want to get sued by these guys, so we're just going to let them hit you with copyright strikes, and we're not going to fight for our content creators that have made us the mega video content site on the internet. That they don't care about any of that. They just care about the money and making more money. And so with that, yeah, I agree. I think I agree with PewDiePie there. But at the same time, with him being the biggest YouTuber there, and for instance, for a lot of big YouTubers, YouTube's going to appease you guys. You're the big head honchos with millions of viewers. But for the rest of us, we're just, small peas. And I'm not just saying for me, who only has like 100 some odd, subscribers. And, even for people who have thousands of subscribers. And I would even say people who have hundreds of thousands of subscribers, they don't really care about, I think. I mean, yeah, they like the ad revenue they may or may not be making off of us, depending on if you have your channel monetized or not, is why I said that. But besides that, we're not important enough to them. And so I really think with YouTube, their creator program is just a creator program in name only. Besides that, they're not going to do anything to help us out. And so where I see things going with YouTube is I think they have stagnated creatively as far as their content creators go. I mean, yes, it's, I still love going to my big YouTubers and watching their videos, and I'll still have a laugh, but I've noticed that content has kind of been slow to come out in recent years compared to years ago. I think I got on YouTube in 2008 or 2009, and it's nowhere near the amount of content I was getting from my content creators from back then. Now, granted, they were just starting out, and they had a lot of ideas that they were, getting out there. But I also think YouTube's crappy copyright policies and just policies in general have also helped to stagnate that creative growth. I think that plays into it. I really do. And so while their profits might be soaring, I think, money-wise, they're going to keep growing. I mean, the advertisers are coming in, and they're really making everything nice, sleek, and shiny, and honestly corporate is the only word I can describe it. They're making it all nice and shiny and safe for the corporations and the consumers they hope to sell to. I see that side growing, but as far as actually finding some really great original content, you're still going to find it here. I just think it's going to be less so. They're not going to really push stuff like that. You're still going to be able to create an account, and if you want to, come out with some really awesome content. YouTube's probably just not going to boost that up. They're going to want something that they can slap an ad on. They're going to want, something that a corporation will be like, yes, I want to put my ads on here and my commercials on here. So as far as originality and, being creative goes, I think that's going to take a hit in that department. So that's where they're at. So I see them stagnating, but I don't see them declining at all in the near term. But what I do see is a chance for a competitor. The most credible competitor, which would really scare YouTube and Google, would be Facebook. Facebook, you can already live stream. You can already post videos on there. So if Facebook decides to make a content creator program, YouTube has some serious competition because Facebook has way more users than they could ever hope to have. Honestly, YouTube, I think, has reached the point of oversaturation. They have all of the viewers that they're going to get. They're huge, yes, but they're not as big as Facebook, and I don't see them growing way as far as their user base goes. I don't see YouTube getting as big as they already are. I mean, maybe small growth here and there as far as their user base goes, but I don't see YouTube matching, say, Facebook's user base, which I think that's what the future entails for that. A lot of little small alternatives that might not do everything as good as YouTube, but they might do a couple things better than YouTube, and you can kind of spread yourself out and instead of being stuck on one platform. And sure, those smaller platforms, you might not get as big exposure as you would on YouTube, but still you're going to be getting some kind of exposure, some kind of following. And I think that's what the future entails. I think that's what content creators need to do. I think content creators need to start, instead of just exclusively being on YouTube, I think we need to start going to other platforms and really kind of, not be stuck just in one gear. And sure, maybe we won't have as big a following on the other platform like VidMe as maybe we do on YouTube, but still you're there. Someone might be watching you. You might get a following. You might be bigger on another platform than you are on YouTube, and just expand your options. Me personally, I'm on VidMe now. As of posting this video, I will probably have the entire first volume of the 2-Bit Review posted on VidMe, and that means my first review, which was Streets of Rage, up till my Indiana Jones reviews, and I will also be posting my most popular 2-Bit podcast videos that I had posted over the last year on there. And YouTube's still going to be my main site. It's going to be my main video content platform. You're going to get the reviews and the 2-Bit Talks videos here first, and then after a while I'll post them to VidMe. But right now all I'm doing on VidMe is just kind of getting some of my older content on there. And I will say this that I don't like about VidMe is the size of videos that you put up. There's a limit. They have like a gigabyte size limit. It's annoying. Where YouTube, I've never run into that problem. I've never had a video that was too big for the site. But still, I'm hopeful that this will be a new thing for people to go to. I've seen this pattern, by the way, before with social media. Let's take MySpace, for instance. MySpace was an awesome place. Everyone was on it. And then a bunch of advertising and corporate crap came into that site, and everyone left because we were just getting showered with advertisements and surveys and fake accounts that wanted you to buy this or do this. It was like a big giant fucking infomercial. And then we all moved to Facebook. And now Facebook's kind of getting that way a little bit too with the advertising and all that crap, and it's kind of like, eh. And I think YouTube's at that point now where, yeah, we're still using YouTube, but I think everyone is actively looking for something different now because we don't like the advertising and we don't like the soullessness of it would be the word I guess I would use. I still think YouTube will, in the long scheme of things, still be the big head honcho. But now is the time for competitors, and they are cropping up. Please leave your comments below. Let me know whether you agree or disagree with me. Thanks for watching. Please hit that like button as hard as you possibly can if you enjoyed this video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe, and that way you can keep up with everything I'm doing on here. And with all that said, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And as always, stay safe and play on.